Hi Lancers, it's Mrs. Teekell. Today we had to share some really tough news with our community, and it was really important to Mr. Curtis and I to be able to step out of email, to be able to look at you, to be able to use our voices to share with you that announcing that we have to extend our remote learning period through the end of the year and that we will not be able to return to campus this year is one of the hardest things that we've ever had to do, and it's something that is really difficult. I'm turning into Mr. Raines all of a sudden. We know that this is really disappointing for you, and we want you to know that it's really disappointing for us too. There are a lot of things that we are missing, that we know we will be missing over the next weeks. More than anything, we miss you, and we will continue to miss you. When we shared the news yesterday with our educators that we would need to extend our closure through the end of the school year, they had a lot of feelings, a lot of them grief, a lot of them sadness, but their thoughts immediately turned, as all of ours did, to how we can support our students, because we love you so very much, and we miss you every day, and we know that this time period has been really hard. But we want you to know that we are already working on how we can continue to support you, think creatively, create new memories, even in this time when we're away from campus.
We also want to express our tremendous gratitude for the support of the school community during this difficult time, your patience with all the changes and adjustments, your support and encouragement of the school and educators, the prayers and kind words, and most importantly, the way that you have all taken care of each other, the way that students are checking in on classmates, the way that families are reaching out to care for other families. It's a hallmark of the St. Francis community, and it's a reason why we love this school so very much. We know that it's tremendously disappointing to deal with cancellations and postponements. Whether you've been a part of the school community for many years or like my family, this is your first year, we all know how important it is to the St. Francis family to have the opportunity to come together to celebrate, to gather as a full school community. We want you to know that our educators have been working really hard behind the scenes on alternative plans, working on ways to reimagine these events, to allow our school community to gather once we are able to do so. And we're going to continue to work with students and parents on reimagining these events. We realize that it's still uncertain as to when we might be able to come back on campus at some point. However, we want to make sure that you know that we'll talk about those plans and we'll share this with the school community. But most importantly, that you know that it's not a matter of if we're having the events, it's a matter of when and how. And we're going to do everything we can to make sure that our school community gets a chance to come back together. We also want you to be assured that we're going to continue to support our families, our students, our parents through this difficult time, and that every resource is available and will continue to be available to our families for as long as it takes. We will be here for all of our families.
We are a resilient, strong community who has always been up for a good challenge. This time we know will challenge us more than many other times have in our history. But we're up for the challenge to create events, to celebrate our students, to really make sure that we are doing all we can to stay connected during this time. We can't wait to get back to campus, and we know that nothing can replace being together. But we also know that we're part of a truly special community, and that our Holy Cross family will emerge from this stronger than ever.
We are a Holy Cross family. Whether we're all on campus together or we are spread all over the country and world, we know that at all times and all places we are a Holy Cross Lancer family. Additionally, during this Lenten season, we're reminded that we are an Easter people and that we are filled with a certain hope. And our certain hope is that we will come through this stronger than ever, with our faith, with God's provident care. And most importantly, know that we miss you terribly and that we can't wait to see you again, we hope very soon. Please know that we love you very much.